Hey, welcome back to Desolation. My name is Lawrence,
And I'm rotating a PDF, William.
and this is Substandard Roleplaying, and we're with Casey
I'm Casey from the Questing GM.
and Dave.
It's so early.
From a Taurus Twitch
The-
stream.
Sleepy Dave from twitch.tv/atorus.
Yes, exactly.
If you use Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription.
Oh, look at you, man! Wow.
Mhm.
Dave
in the
is
mail.
did not go to sleep last night for some reason. Wanted to play computer games, like we all do.
Yeah, something like that.
My check's in the mail. It's literally just my subscription mailed back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're running at a loss because it's a $1.20 for the stamp and postage.
Oh.
Slowest money laundering scheme ever. The least profitable one.
Yes, exactly. I also didn't know your middle name was rotating a PDF. That's very weird.
Mhm.
Were your parents hippies?
They were ahead of their time.
Yeah. Yeah. What's a PDF? I don't know, but that's the name we should go with.
Yeah.
It'll
This is
catch
what
on.
he'll do for the rest of his life in the next 15 years.
There'll be entire industries built on the trade. They'll remember his name.
This is what you've done, Lawrence. This is what you put together.
That's
This is your
great.
design.
Excellent. Okay, so what happened last week, guys? Someone recap. I guess William, you might as well recap since you're
I was
the
waiting
DM
for you
us.
to be like, someone recap, and then you proceed to recap.
No, I'm telling you to do it.
Fine. You left
I know
the
the short
dysentery.
version.
You left the dysentery river, and then
Mm.
found animals. Found a cave with maybe animals. Then you found people animals. And that's as good as I've got. But the people animals had a bunch of dead people animals.
That they do. Yeah, they did.
We
They had a mound.
A
we
mound.
met the warders, the
Let
Legion.
me actually look up the definition of mound, because I picture a mound, but maybe my mound isn't other people's mound. A rounded pile. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
of
I
dead
remember.
bodies. Yes,
We're in like a cavern or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So-
blocked off from snakes.
Yeah.
Or what we presume to be snakes. Could be.
What we hope was just the snake.
the last thing I remember doing was talking to these people and saying, like, I introduced
Yep.
myself and
Yeah.
said,
No,
Hey,
we're
I'm
back.
back.
sorry, what?
Casey died.
Oh, Casey died.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
And they telling
Screenshot it.
us that
Screenshot that. That's a good face.
That's the internet for you. Great.
That's a
Okay,
clip.
so when Casey gets back, we'll have to show him what
Oh,
we're screenshotting right now. Ah, there he is.
Hey.
that's a warning.
Yeah. I remember you talked to him and he was saying that the guy
Right.
went on ahead.
Don't follow. I think it's like don't follow the commander.
Don't follow that madman.
Which is not the thing that we want to do. I mean, we want to follow him, just that maybe not fall to our depths in the meantime.
Ah.
Or we
No,
could
that's the
kill the
conundrum you're facing.
commander and take over this legion.
Of what? 6 men.
Of whoever's left, basically.
As far as where we are on the side of the mountain, there's like six living men and a mound of dead ones.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Okay. So I guess we'll start there and I'll continue asking, like, where did he go?
Yeah.
Where did Zarencloth go? Why are there so many dead people here? Just
Yeah.
the basic questions that, need answering.
The everyday questions,
Yeah.
So the deep lore of what's happened in the last 2 weeks since you left is They finally got all the climbing anchors in, and people during the process were voicing their displeasure with his methods, and he displayed his displeasure with their displeasure.
Hmm.
Do you mean he
Which-
had them executed? Is that what you're
Correct.
saying?
hmm
That's
So
a-
he had people summarily executed. Oh,
Oh.
no. Ah!
And
And that was
That was the
William's way.
representation of
Yeah.
execution.
He's like, this is what happened to them. Disconnect.
they got. And what happened was people just started like up and leaving. So he took whoever was gonna go with him. And these are two guys that didn't feel like going anywhere.
I'm surprised that he allowed them to stay here.
He did like a "you're with me or you're not" and moved out.
Okay. So how many men did he take with him?
They're not entirely sure.
So he took enough men that they couldn't count.
Well, they didn't care to count.
Okay.
They resigned themselves to be spectators of the event.
That's great. Okay.
I mean, like maybe you should probably.
They do
come up
have a
with
third
more.
buddy, but he's not there right now.
They
They
should
say
probably
he's
come
out
up.
foraging. Yes, sir.
They should probably come up with some better answers because the last time we came across a couple people, Maximus here in a tent,
Yeah, they got shot in the tent. You want to
Eh.
avoid tents for a while.
What we needed supplies, and we needed to know what was going on. They're actually lucky that they were wearing the uniform. Otherwise,
They're
we
lucky
could have
they
had a
weren't in the
repeat.
tent.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, exactly. That's this target practice right there.
Maximus,
Okay.
slapper of servants and killer of tent dwellers.
All right,
Okay.
you guys can continue, and Maximus is now going to go through a montage of 35 minutes of abuse, just backhands. I will be right back. Continue. I just need coffee badly. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
But continue on. I will jump back in.
Okay. Well, we're still questioning these guys. So you don't know where Zarencloth went to. You don't know how many people he kept with him. What are you still doing
He doesn't
here?
know how many people stayed with him
Right.
once
Okay.
they left.
What are you two still doing here in the canyon then?
They're thinking about what to do next. They're a bit lost.
Okay.
I don't suppose that's their handiwork as I point towards the mound.
Okay. So
I teleported.
yeah. So this guy, they're staying here and they're thinking. While they're
Mhm.
thinking, is there this cannot have been the main branch of the legions, right?
No, you guys you guys stumbled upon a platoon or division or something. Just
Uh-huh.
a bunch of people that claim to have been part of this from what's that place called again? Where's the map of the
Ascondia?
before? Ascondia, right. They
Right.
claim to have been part of an Ascondian army,
Okay.
and they absorbed you because after the Night of Fire, just anybody's useful to have.
Right. I feel so special.
And all of you just happen to have, talents and skills that kept you on as useful.
But we've never actually been to a base of any
No,
kind.
there's no base of operations. There's no centralized anything.
Ah, Jesus Christ. So we've been on the road since we've met up with them. We've never entered any kind of
Yeah.
civilization or settlement.
No, Zarenclough was just preying on your want to find Ascondia and go home.
Well,
Has Zarencloth actually ever said where our destination is? Like, is
No.
he trying to recapture the capital, that sort of thing?
That's like, it's all this vague. We're gonna take back Ascandia. We will rebuild. Nothing definite or finite.
Okay.
and yet we have uniforms
Mhm.
and we have weapons.
Mhm.
So
They were lucky enough to have the cache of stuff.
we must have gotten these supplies from somewhere. Someone
Mhm.
must be outfitting us, right?
Well, they were outfitted from before. Your stuff isn't exactly new or well kept.
Mm.
But they had enough to give it to new people that they've absorbed.
But also people die all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Right.
it's like your axe, for example, would be, if it wasn't yours before you joined, it would be like a 7th hand axe.
God damn it. Okay, I don't see any options here, guys. I don't know, I don't want to follow a freaking eccentric megalomaniac that's killing off his own men.
And that's all
No.
you've encountered so far in the trip.
That's all we've met so far.
Right.
Mhm.
Before and after.
So I'm tired of following that.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
think we
the
can survive
theme
on
of
our own, right? That's not likely to happen. Right?
That's the philosophical theme of the whole campaign.
Right. It's
Is
impossible for
power
us to.
attracts the corruptible.
God damn it. Well, I mean, our plans are shot. What are your
Yeah,
what do you want
we
to
have to
do, Cages?
rethink the plan, because our initial plan was to bring all this information back to Zarenclaw so that we could use Zarenclaw's army to protect the towns, whether
Right.
it's Darkhall or
And Pranam
Well,
and
Pranam, or where the Scarlet King Maniac is. If we are not going to follow, now that Zarenclaw is technically out of the picture for us, it means that we can go back to Darkhall. It means we can go back to Panam.
And do what?
Find something else to do. I mean, we have lore, we have information that is valuable to somebody, I think.
True, but if you want to go back to first of all, Dug Hole. I mean, it's in the control of a man who already has that knowledge. He was tricking us. I don't know why, but tricking us to go to prom, right? And the library currently resides
if he had a reason, and we've already got what he wants, so to speak. It's probably a good time to go back and find out what that reason is. That's one option.
True, but I felt a lot better with the freaking army, and not even like in person, but like having an army at my back.
Yeah.
God damn it, Saren Claw. I have half a mind to go chase after him and fucking kill him myself.
I trusted you.
Seriously, I have half a mind to go and freaking track him down and shoot the shit out of him with my bow, and then freaking take control of this army myself.
Someone walks into his tent. This was an assassin's job, and he's like double tapped with 2 arrows in his head.
Yep, that's fine. I will do that.
He just pats like Maximus on the shoulder. I like to think of it as freedom.
Freedom.
I mean, I think we both joined the Legion out of our own free will, though. Yeah, but we already joined the Legion out of our own free will. We were never forced into this, I don't think. But anyway, what are these guys gonna do? The two down there in the canyon.
Well, they're gonna wait for their buddy to come back.
Okay,
and
then
their idea is just take it one day at a time.
By living next to the mound of dead bodies?
Well, they'll move on. They'll move on.
Okay.
So that even they haven't decided on what they want to do.
Yeah, you are 4 days.
Do we recognize these guys? These two guys? We know one. He was the animal herder. Did you say? What about the other guy?
The other guy you just recognized from being around. He was a strong arm like you.
Okay, are they good guys or are they assholes? Or like, what do we remember of their personality before we left?
They're amicable enough.
Well, I mean, for now, we could stay with these guys. There's, again, like, more people is better.
More people, more good.
That's true. So it's a question of do they follow us or we follow them?
At this point, let's just have, like, we can go down there and we can tell them what we found, at least. And maybe that will help them make a decision or help us make a decision of where we want to go. They might have information. They have been in the canyon for a while now. Maybe they have reports of other settlements and shit. I don't know. But
Fair point.
yeah, first of all, I'll say maybe you guys should, move your camp so that you're not like vulnerable. You want to join us up here instead of, being down there where everybody can see you, but you can't see anybody past the ledge of this or the lip of this canyon.
You make a good point.
He does have
So,
some
yeah.
things.
yeah, and make sure,
Yeah.
I know it's disrespectful, I guess, to, disturb the dead, but did you grab all the salvageable items from that mound of bodies over there? You have all the weapons, all the
The
other...
only thing salvageable are the clothes they died in.
Okay, well,
All the
that's something.
Prescription drugs.
Zonclough owns the rest.
Sure, okay, well,
We can start our own legion with uniforms.
yeah, take the uniforms.
Zonclough just left all these swords behind.
I'm not kidding. Clothes are important, man.
They are.
Take the uniforms.
Yeah. Yeah, the blood will wash out.
Exactly. We have something to trade now. Here we go.
Oh my hell.
I'm not
When we
kidding.
started, I didn't envision you becoming traveling clothes salesman. Fine breeches for the
They
sir.
can go to Darko and say, it comes in green now.
I'm sure our friend can whip up something that'll clean the blood off these clothes.
We are envoys of the Emerald King. Start your own cult.
Anyway, I'm not kidding. We're taking the clothes.
I get cut off. Great.
Okay. They don't really want to help you.
Okay, well.
Maximus just like peeling clothes off of dead people.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want to. We're literally out in the open. We have nothing basically to trade. Do they have any like equipment in their tent with them?
They've got
food.
Like you, essentially, like survival.
Right. So the
stuff.
first time we run into a town, we will not be able to buy anything.
Well, we could trade some of survival to settle in town if that's a direction you want to go in.
Mm-hmm. Shoes, I imagine, would be quite valuable.
Right. So that's why I'm taking all this stuff from the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Including their dignity.
Including their dignity. Cool. Well, someone keep note
For
of
the
this.
mouth to go through.
How many acceptable pieces of clothing do I get?
You are getting 16 cloaks.
Oh my god, 16 dead bodies. Okay, yeah.
There are 9 acceptable boots.
9? Not 9 pairs. 9.
No, 9. 9 acceptable boots.
So
there are
4 pairs
eight of them are left.
boots.
There
8
are
of them.
7 shirts that you imagine people would want to wear.
Okay.
And there are 16 pairs of pants.
Holy crap.
that
No,
people
we're
wear.
we're leaving the pants on that.
Okay.
Okay, 16 cloaks.
That's a non-refundable item.
Yeah, I mean,
Final sale.
I'm going to say 4 pairs of boots. I know you gave me 9 boots, but 4 pairs of boots.
What he didn't tell you was 7 of them were left foot.
We'll make do. 16
We'll roll for that.
shirts, did you say?
11 left foot boots. Yeah, 16 shirts.
Okay. And they can die with their pants on. Or they've already died, but
they've got some
they can be buried with their pants on.
I mean, You know what they say when a body passes, they tend
Mm-hmm.
to unload. So
Oh, Jesus. Yes,
And
that's
I would
true.
unload if I was falling off of a cliff as well.
Oh,
that's
God.
biology. Okay? That's not me being funny. That's true.
That's
so I do
true,
not
yeah.
want soiled pants. I'm good.
Um,
I soil my own from the dysentery river. I'm fine.
You've had enough soiled pants.
so, yeah, after
I've-
that's all done.
I want to like make you roll for PTSD.
That's fair.
Okay, if you really
Actually,
want me
wait.
to.
No, I don't think I want to go that way. I do, while I'm thinking about it, want to give you all an experience point for coming here today.
Oh, okay.
Well, thanks.
Have a style point also just for being like classic Maximus
Yep.
and doing what needs to be done.
I'm going to immediately spend these experience points on survival. Is it ×2 the level? That was right?
I think so.
So 2 times 2 is 4.
What
I
I
will
really
gain
appreciate is
1
every
rank.
time KC freezes, he looks very happy.
Oh.
He's just glad to be here.
He's just so happy. Look at him. Oh, buddy.
All right. So my survival went up 1 rank. That's all I had points for, unfortunately. But whatever.
Look at that guy. Can't stop smiling. So happy.
And there goes Casey again.
Oh dear. It almost worked.
Your call has been dropped. Please try again. And he's gone completely. That's okay. Anyway, so we're gonna talk with these guys. What are their names?
Good question. I'm not gonna break your immersion or anything, but I am typing fantasy name generator right now.
Great. Awesome.
One is Durdle and one is Browl.
I will kill you. Jesus Christ. Durdle? Okay.
Turtle.
And Brow, did you say?
Yeah, BRAL.
What?
And they're waiting for Stun.
As an STUN?
Correct. He's handsome.
Okay, well, for now,
Handsome.
we will.
Hey!
It's like
Is that me again?
Yeah, hello, welcome back.
Of all the things to overlook, I didn't have names for them.
Uh-huh.
Of all the things to not do.
he's
So we're going to obviously wait for Stun to come back. We will be talking to them. Who's the leader of their group right now?
Browl.
Brow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's
Brow,
the animal guy.
I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. This is what we've been doing. Go into the story of what we've been doing. We found the Library of Balestria. Our friend here, Kane, has copied down all important, pertinent information. So this is, I guess, valuable to the correct person. We were going to give it to Zarenclaw, but now you've told us that he's gone off his rocker. So, yeah, that's not a good thing to do anymore, I think. You have no plans. We have no plans right now. So, I suggest we team up. There are safety in numbers, first of all. You
He
agree?
agrees with you. He really likes the idea of Praham. He just
Okay.
heard like a stable, civilized life and went, that's for me. He doesn't like this whole dug hole thing you've explained to him.
Right, okay. I don't want to go back to Dug Hole either. That seems to be controlled again by another lunatic.
that place is a hole.
Thank you,
A
Kane, for that
It has
input.
With a trench around it. It's a hole of filth because Maximus peed in it.
It's a hole that's been dug.
Oh man.
That's what I'm here for, guys.
Oh man.
It's your
So-
traveling intellectual bard,
What's this now? Episode 8? 16 hours of
Dave.
Of Dave, yes.
I commend you for not having kicked me yet.
I like the Dave.
Okay, so
He just enjoys making me get up early on a Saturday.
basically Vral is
I do want you to get up.
Raw
Mhm.
likes the idea of going back to prom.
Yeah, he likes prom because
Okay.
he's sick of this wandering stuff.
And you don't know where Zarenclaw went.
He doesn't know. He has a suspicion.
What's your suspicion?
The suspicion was they had a forward team go
Uh-huh.
out of on the other side of the canyon,
Uh-huh.
and they found a tower that was in ruin, and that could be interesting because the people came back saying that they saw animated skeletons.
Oh crap.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Fine.
Only because this is going to be a Halloween, like in the next day. So it could be Skellington singing his songs. He could be doing a whole musical rendition.
Oh, I see.
There.
You just blended in some Halloween into this episode. Look at you.
Yeah, look at me. So they're quite spooked about that because they've heard stories of the necromancers. Because the running theory is that the necromancers are the reason the Night of Fire happened.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Like
I remember.
specifically those sorcerers.
Okay, so God damn it, we're not going that way.
Gods forbid they're still alive. If they are.
Although if they're dead, there's just more
Mhm.
weapons to salvage.
Could you imagine?
You know what?
Pages, what do you believe? What do you think we should do?
I thought we said we were going to prom.
We are going to, so one more vote for prom. And you, Kane?
I'm fine with that, but I'm just wondering if there's any correlation between so it's a stretch, but if we're dealing with necromancers that have animated skeletons, it seems it could just very well be coincidental that these new creatures that we ran into earlier eat bone.
The octopus
wonder-
things?
Yeah. And the trees and stuff like that. Like, I'm wondering if somehow this is related. Like, if they're using, I don't know how. I mean, the the trees and stuff being made out of bone, I don't know. It may be completely off. It may not be related at all. But then the evolution, the animals could have then started feasting on what was around, and maybe the magic did something to the. I don't know. Just the fact that there's animated
I mean,
skeletons.
but what you're discussing right now, what you're asking is purely like hypothetical, right?
Yes, it's just for my just connecting the dots.
And surely you're not suggesting going after the if there is a necromancer, going after the necromancer and killing him to find out.
No,
Right?
absolutely not. Just something to
Okay.
keep in the back of our minds. No. I'm fine with going forward to prom.
Okay.
Will
So
you go
I
to prom with
guess
me?
har har har. Anyway,
We
so
did it.
I'm guessing that then we're gonna go to prom, right?
Oh, I thought you'd.
We're going.
Ah,
said
Jesus.
He said yes.
I can't get anything done here. Anyway, nothing. Let's see. So, we're gonna head in that direction after I guess Stun comes back, right?
The beautiful
Mhm.
stun. Yeah.
That group should be aware, however, that there is the eclipse in the north that has been bothering all of these settlements. So it's not like we're heading into like, perfect civilization and safety.
But
Right?
it
No.
sounds close enough to them.
Okay. Well, as long as they're
Comparatively
aware.
speaking. Yeah.
We know how to get back. All we have to do is just go back the way we came. Pretty much, right? If we
Mhm.
want to go back to prom.
Yeah.
Okay. So this should be easy. I hope.
You already know
Famous
the
last-
way.
Exactly.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Hmm
Oh, there's a freaking 20 goddamn hyenas that we skirted around.
That's okay. They probably had their monthly meal on our former companion.
Oh, that's true. I wonder if Remy ever made it. Actually, I'll ask. Did Remy ever come back? Do you remember Remy? He was the herbalist.
Remy didn't make it. They never saw him again
Okay.
after you guys left.
Well, that's not on us. That's on him. Anyway, here we go.
Didn't even pretend to shed a tear. Look at that.
Maximus is a cold
Yes.
person. He is
Yes.
rough.
Like,
Direct,
what do you mean he didn't make it after
practical.
we took all his supplies and sent him on his way? What are you talking about?
Yeah, shorter
why would
distance
he
of
have
it.
made it?
He could have made it. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna wait for Stun to come back at this point.
So just so I'm clear, we're waiting for the handsome man to return before going to prom.
Yeah. And Stun is stunning. His nickname precedes him.
I mean, it was right there. I didn't even have to change anything. I mean, I'm just confirming. Is that not accurate? Is that not what's happening?
That is what's happening.
Yeah. So
And
I
it
don't
looks good, and
understand.
you're going to prom.
I don't understand what you're waiting for the handsome man to return to go to prom.
Yeah.
with.
And here he
That's
is.
what's happening. Correct, Maximus?
He looks like the only person that owns a bottle of shampoo between the 6 of you.
Lawrence is like, you know what? I could just kick him and say it was internet issues.
No. I promoted you and Casey to admin. You can't kick each other. I alone retain the right to kick people in the server.
Hey, you should be happy that I'm listening and I'm absorbing these details well enough to make puns out. Well, that's not even a pun. That literally is what we're doing.
That's literally what's going on.
I'm gonna wait for whatever happens next.
Oh, whatever happens next, are you going to leave today, or?
What time of day is it when Stun comes back? And what was he looking for, anyway?
Food.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just foraging.
okay.
He was foraging. He found food.
Good.
In the form of fern spider.
I mean, if we are lacking food, it's better to leave now. The faster we get there, the better, I guess.
They don't have food.
Yeah.
He comes back and he's like, I found avocado and I found coconut and I used it all in my hair.
Yeah. He's reducing like coconut milk into oil.
Great.
We have to prioritize, guys. We have to prioritize.
Well,
oh no, it splashed onto his abs. He's just gonna have to rub that off.
Oh, he's gonna rub it off, all right. Holy shit!
Oh, it's so slippery.
my
He needs help.
oh, Jesus.
Oh no, I got it on my shirt. Oh, okay. This has to be. You have to make this into like a YouTube short, man. This is this. Desolation, the land of death and survival and luscious hair and golden abs and
dark apocalypse. Spearing
Dark apocalypse.
coconut oil on the soldier's abs.
We must do what we must. Do what we must to survive.
The sun is a deadly laser. We need protection.
Lasers.
Lasers.
I'm gonna kill Stun. I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
chop his head off.
It's too beautiful to look at. You're Tyler Durdening him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just like, the beauty is stunning.
You're
Oh,
not-
I see where you got
You're
your
not
name
gonna
from.
be able to do it because, like, you know, he's gonna turn around to look at you, and the reflection of the light's gonna be
He casts as a reaction, a natural reaction. He casts
Mhm.
charm.
It just happens.
It just happens.
So when we're done thirsting over Stun,
Yeah.
you can start making your way back.
Sorry, what? He what?
You can start leaving.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's over.
Oh.
Okay.
You're making a different path now.
Oh my God, guys.
Yeah, you're
Like-
not gonna like take the Rocky bullshit you did before.
Oh fuck.
Dwayne Johnson's waiting for you, and
Yeah.
we can't. We're not gonna run into him again.
No.
We
let's
will make our way back
Mhm.
and then camp during the night.
Oh my
I-
God.
I'm going to roll a single d6, and I'm going to change my name to
Oh my
something
God.
appropriate to what this roll is doing. Ah, damn it all! It's only one. Okay, fine. I'll roll another d6.
Just because you didn't get what you wanted?
No. First one was
Let's see how I
many
can
of you.
fuck up the party.
No. First one was how many of you. Second one, which one of you? Maximus. I have bad news.
Yeah. That's what happens when you call out a DM.
It's because you're always walking in front.
I'm just kidding, man. Just...
Maximus is like always like walking in front,
Yeah.
being like, guys, here's deer droppings. We go that way.
I would never do that, but okay. Anyway, keep going.
Right.
What happens?
There's vines that are
fuck.
grabbing you.
You were just too distracted by stun, man. You
Yeah,
weren't paying
so
attention.
you're going to have to make a defensive roll for me, or take your average, and I'll roll against that.
My defense is 4. I'm gonna take my average.
You're gonna take your average.
Yeah.
2.
No,
No.
4.
Oh, 4. Sorry. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 6.
Cages is taking
1,
the
2,
defensive
3,
stance.
4, 5. Okay, so you are now grabbed.
Okay.
Alright, can I do something, or are we
Um,
waiting for initiative or whatever?
I'm just gonna wait for Casey for initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he's back. So, Casey, you back? Nope. Okay. Well, can I roll my initiative while we're waiting for Casey?
Yeah, we can roll initiative while we wait.
Okay. Let's see. Initiative 6. Roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, roll initiative.
Rotative? Right. What's my initiative? Okay.
Casey goes dead last.
I get nothing.
Yeah, you go dead last.
I get
Oh,
nothing.
right. I need my I forgot I needed my
Dice roller?
Dice roller. Yeah, 1 second here. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Sorry, guys. I was distracted by stun. Three, 4, 5.
Mage Man goes first.
Mage Man does go first.
So
Perfect.
basically, what? Just
Exactly what I was
basically these vines just sprout from the ground and grab onto my legs or something, or what's going on?
It just looked like thorns, and they just like went flip.
That's
Okay.
that's actually exactly what I was going to do anyway. So I'm recollecting from my knowledge that they're basically I'm going to yell out and say, Maximus, try to cut them off you. They try to they kind of get into your skin. The brambles will stick into you, and then like they're blood sucking. Basically, they're vampiric. So I'm going to cast a spell, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try. So, how many brambles are like? Is it a whole like bush of brambles that he's walked into?
Yeah, it seems like a bush has just come alive and hugged him.
All right, I'm gonna. Excuse me. What I want to do is basically create like a kind of an energy knife, basically like an energy force of energy that kind of goes down like across like kind of just over the ground to try to sever as many of them as I can, kind of off to the side of him. So yeah, basically I'm gonna attempt to do a energy knife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to call it.
So, what we're going to have to be very specific and careful about
Yeah,
is if you don't roll high enough, Maximus is
hit
going
him.
to have to get used to using 2 peg legs.
Yeah. Hey Maximus.
You don't know what to do with the 9th foot.
Yeah, because it's a whole. Yeah. I guess because it's like a bush, right? Like it's all around him, right?
Mhm.
I don't know what else to do.
Why don't you try punching it with your sisters?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't know what else to do. How about fuck. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna do it off to the side, so like I won't get all of them, but I'm gonna attempt to just kind of like
In
just
his
help
general
him.
direction, but not on him.
I'm gonna attempt to. So
Okie
yeah.
dokie. That's
Oh
fine.
god. Oh 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 god. I'm gonna use a style point
Mm-hmm.
as well. And this might actually kill me too, so here we go. Okay, 3.
Yay! You don't cut off his feet.
And I don't die.
I was gonna say if you like failed everything, we lost the limb.
Well, if I failed everything, I legitimately would have been down because I only
Right.
had 4 health left.
Oh my. So that was 3 successes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to attempt to just kind of sever some of them off and then
Mm-hmm.
yell out my warning and saying, hey, just you got to try to. The only real thing to do is it's quicker to just try to sever them off. Just try to cut them off. Otherwise, they're going to continue to just try to suck the blood out of your legs and stuff through the brambles.
And then you said you like your air slicing motion, and
like this.
And then the air like whoosh, and like you see plant matter go everywhere with a mist of blood.
I hope that's not Maximus's.
It's not. It's leftover.
It's blood type vegetable.
Blood type vegetable. And then it's Maximus's turn.
Can I get out of here?
Yeah, you totally can try.
Yeah. Can I get out of here? You absolutely can try.
How many
What do you
how
have to
many
be
vines are 2?
You have to be 2 on a strength roll. Or a body roll or something.
Okay. Not a
That
dex
might
roll?
not be no.
Okay. Well,
You're gonna
that's
have to
not going to
brute force your way
happen.
out of this one.
Let's see. How many vines are on me right now?
It's not like an amount. It is like a bush.
So
You
if I try
it's
to
hard, like,
hack
in the
it,
Yeah, like
it
in the
won't
moment, it's
do
hard
anything?
to track. It'll do something. It's just hard to track like what vine goes where.
Frickin' hell. Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna do that strength roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
And you
use
can
a
still hack at it as
style
well.
point.
Yay!
That'll get me up to 4.
Mhm.
You set out to beat a 2.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the average here, and I'll get a 2.
Good job. You are free.
Oh, but
That
you
was
needed to
stylish.
beat a 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It dies.
Yeah. Anyway, Good.
Oh my God, Casey,
Yep.
See,
you
I'm
no
trying to-
longer live in front of the book.
The magic is broken.
oh no, my immersion.
Oh, you just beat me to it, yeah.
Let's just hope this helps with reducing the bandwidth load. I'm guessing.
It's weird that this is a persistent problem only for you today.
No, like I said, it could be just the poor internet that I have right now.
Yeah, he's not at his home,
And,
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. Right,
Yeah,
well,
he's,
my weekly track,
he's camping.
my monthly. Same.
Anyway, so I managed to tear myself out of the
free.
bushes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cutting of the vines gave you the slack to just like. Grrr!
Excellent. Good job. Thank you.
No problem. I wasn't worried about cutting your legs off at all.
Yes, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, who's next in the initiative order?
That would be Cages.
So we're free Maximus, but
We're
is there anything
It's-
left to attack? Like I'm not going to
He's-
be like running into a bush.
He's like stepped out of it, but it's still alive, like Venus flytrappy kind of thing, but vine trappy.
Ooh.
Right. I mean we've got Maximus out of there.
Mhm.
I don't think this doesn't think there's any reason to engage the thing, so we could just run away.
You could you could outrun a plant. I think you could.
Okay.
I mentioned
Maybe I'll just grab Maximus and say, let's just get out of here.
Good job,
I'm gonna
Maximus.
I'm gonna say it might just so you guys know I'm fine running. I believe I have read in the past that this stuff is edible, depending on what our rations are like. It may be a little irony tasting.
But as long as it doesn't eat us, which he's trying to do.
Yeah, yeah, it might taste a little bit like Maximus's blood, but yeah, just
But-
FYI, it is something that we can consume. It was from my vegan days.
From your vegan days.
We took the trail back. We took the trail exactly how we came here. We're taking it
Mhm.
back, right?
Mhm.
So this plant was always on this trail then.
It was. Last time you got around it by going into the cave.
Okay.
Oh, so was that the shuffling and rattling thing that we stopped last time? It was not a snake. It was a freaking eating man-eating plant.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
So that is sorry.
Yeah.
This is these things are actually brambles, like they're fixed to the ground. So the thing that was up in the cave was probably another one that was behind there. Correct.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay.
I think we should run. There's no need right now, I don't think, to stop and kill this thing, especially if it's a vampiric plant.
I agree. I agree. We don't think we need to. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew in case we get desperate that we could try to this is a form of food, just FYI, that's all. It is edible.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I agree.
I think we're bypassing this one.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we'll continue onwards afterwards.
Hmm. And you're going to be able to set up shop for the night in a normal forest for a change.
Oh my god.
It's a normal tree line. These are trees. How bizarre.
Well, quick, make more arrows for myself.
Okay. Let's go hunt birds.
No, aren't they like 10 times their size? I tried that once.
I
That
remember
was
what
like
happened
just
the last time.
yeah,
Yeah,
it just
that
turned
didn't
out
go well.
horrible. First,
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
if we're in a normal go ahead.
if we're going hunting, first we're gonna take a good look at and predict what the size of those birds are before we shoot.
We're really gonna perceive those birds.
Yeah, we're really gonna perceive those birds and make sure they're actually birds and not like 10-foot monsters. Anyway,
Yeah. This is like, so we've traveled for another whatever little bit of time, or
Yeah, you've traveled for like another half day.
okay, so my burn is gone then. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should be doing when we're ready to camp and stuff? Is there anything we should be doing now that we're actually in a regular force that we can take advantage of? Try to like from Remy's
Actual firewood
teachings.
this time.
Yeah, like or from Remy's teachings, maybe try to find some vegetation that's beneficial, or we could forage, try to like stock up on food that doesn't try to eat us.
You
Um,
on a cursory glance, you find leather leaf, which is really soft for wiping.
oh man, I could have used that back at the river.
Yeah, no one's gonna. Yeah,
Mhm.
we
no one
will
complains about
scrounge and
toilet paper.
we will scrounge and salvage whatever we can, I suppose.
Sure. So you are very lucky. This is verdant. They are potatoes,
What?
purple sweet potatoes.
Oh
That
wow!
will poison you if you eat them.
Well, don't eat them raw.
Yeah, okay. So if
and
there
just
are
be
potatoes,
careful,
we'll
'cause
take them.
you know when you eat fish and then sometimes you get fish bones, you gotta be careful because the bones in the potatoes, they're
Yeah,
very dangerous.
I'm always very careful when I go to like McDonald's. I order the boneless chips.
Yeah, it's important.
Birds.
I kept a straight face.
Animals.
Yeah. Birds, animals. You there's no bones here.
There's a reason. There's a reason why no one's vegan in Desolation. Because there's
Yeah.
bones in potatoes.
There's bones in the potatoes. Birds, you hear chirping in trees. Or would you like to go fetch the chirping?
I mean, you know what? If in all honesty, like this is a regular forest. This
Mhm.
may be regular. Like we might be able to find rabbits and bird eggs and stuff like that, and actually have a proper meal if
Yeah.
we want to spend the time to excuse me,
To harvest
not
it.
even hunt, just harvest. Yeah.
Yeah. Settle down, grow old.
I mean, the sweet potatoes in itself, that's fantastic. That's starchy. That's going to sustain us. So we can certainly boil them up and or roast them or whatever. This is huge, guys. Like this is a chance for us to more than just get a night's rest, but actually refresh our sanity a little bit. This is going to be like home cooking, comparatively speaking.
We'll get more variety, I think, from the food.
Yeah.
Take a
Oh my
style
God.
point for thinking on the bright side.
I will take a style.
That was good survival sense.
So yeah, we're gonna fetch the chirping.
Okay. Let's roll dex to climb up a tree.
God damn! Nothing's ever easy.
No, it's not. This is Desolation.
I
bad
take,
news.
I take the average too. There
Good,
you go.
you succeed.
Yes.
Like the bad news, you fall. The good news, you're saved. The bad news, you're saved by a giant vulture.
Better news, it thinks you're a baby and it's trying to feed you.
That could be good or bad. It's like
Yeah.
throwing up down your throat. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could be a whole fish. That could be, wild
yeah.
salmon's pretty pricey.
It's true. Fresh
You're
cut.
gonna-
Fresh caught.
You'll
All right,
find what amounts to a pigeon protecting a nest of baby birds.
Yep. They're all dead. Thank you.
Wow. I would have preferred the eggs, but
we're
I mean, hey, they're
we're
birds, they're
feeding
birds.
6 people now, basically.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of them that
Oh,
didn't
look.
help with the vines, but whatever. Anyway,
They just
Like,
sit
look-
and watched. Like, wow.
here you get a
Vines.
baby bird each. Go
Oh,
nuts.
You know what? I
Tiny
just
roast
remembered.
chicken.
I just remembered something. Can I would have done. My character would have done this. Well, maybe not. But I'm still. Now that my companions know, would I have? This is a bit of a retcon, so you can say no. Would I have because I completely forgot that we have other people with us.
Mhm.
Would I have noticed, or would they have noticed
The wind knife
my
that you
magic
made?
usage?
Yeah.
Fair question. They haven't said anything about it.
No retconning allowed. You did it in front
No,
of
no,
us.
that's totally fine. I completely forgot we had other people with us. Yeah, and you know what? I can. No, I think I would be more happier aware of it, but I am more comfortable with it because you know now. So
I could
I
see
still would have done it.
I could see Kane doing it because he's already got Maximus in cages,
Right.
and it was to help his buddy.
Well, yeah, I would have done it either way. I'm just
Our friendship.
yeah, I don't want to retcon doing it. I just wanted to retcon noticing. But you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. What you've noticed is there's a severe lack of questions.
As in, I don't think they care.
That makes sense. I mean, they seem to be kind of amongst like keeping to themselves, and maybe it'll keep them in line if they were going to try to do something, or they'll try to murder me in my sleep.
Great.
Yeah, one or the other. Maximus would be thrilled either way.
All the birds amount to nutritional value 1
Oh, just one night.
for each person.
For each person?
Because nutritional value 1 is like 1 meal or something, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. 6 people.
And then the potatoes, you get nutritional value 10 of potatoes.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
And there's, like I say, there's
Where?
Yeah.
What? Did you just say almost like someone planted them here?
They were all bunched together.
Were they in rows? Was there a fence around the potatoes?
You didn't ask me.
I'm asking you now. Was there a fence around the potatoes? Were they in rows?
There was no
I think then actually no.
I'm just making you question your good fortune. That's all.
I was just gonna say we would probably keep one and replant it just in case we have to come back through, but I didn't say that. So.
Oh, that's like the Pokemon games. You get a berry, you plant one. You get 2 berries, plant one back.
That's how I always play games. I never, Minecraft. I leave at least one piece of sugarcane, at least one, every time.
Take nothing for granted.
Always replant at least 1 carrot, at least 1 potato.
They are renewable resources. The bees look happy.
The bees are happy. Yes, they are. They are.
All right, so we're camping for the night. We've managed to salvage or scrounge up just the birds and the potatoes. Until we sleep, I'm going to keep hunting in this forest. This is where we're going to make camp for the night, I'm guessing, right? So, yeah, I will continue hunting in this forest and looking for materials that we can use. Recently, like experience tells us that even having sticks is actually valuable, right, for our tarp. I think
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So gathering that stuff up, maybe a couple of sticks that we can all, like 6 sticks that we can use as walking sticks, and then if necessary to hold up the tarp later when it rains would be great.
Yeah.
Can I in that time, just based on the brief and no is completely acceptable because I don't have survival, but just using my memory from the time of the Remy and if I can look for specific vegetation, because I know at the time when we were traveling with him, I was keeping my eyes out looking for vegetation for wraps, like even just the wraps and stuff like that. Because I mean, for example, you had brambles in your legs. If we didn't get them off fast enough, having something to wrap your leg up could save you, type thing, right? So just anything that we can use, especially since we're in a normal forest, it's cleaner and we don't have to worry about it, boa constricting your leg or something, like.
Yeah.
Hopefully, anyway. Yeah. So just general stuff, whether it be the numbing stuff or just like even just large, like we'll call them like banana leaf type stuff, like large surface area leaves, something that we can use. Anything like that.
You can definitely find leaves that would fit the description. And there's a plant that Remy taught you about, which is kind of like aloe vera.
Oh,
really
nice.
good
Okay.
antiseptic.
Cool. So I'm gonna harvest a bunch of that or whatever I can find.
Yeah, you get like 2 mason jars worth if you can picture that.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna pull it back in once you get back to camp. Then I'm gonna show the guys and say, "Hey, I found this stuff. I think this is what
Mhm.
Remy said."
While
Yep, go ahead.
while Kane and Maximus are off foraging, Cages, I need you to roll perception.
Perception.
Mhm.
Perception. What's my perception? I had a pretty decent perception.
You're the right man for the job here.
Let's roll it. And fail miserably? Fail very miserably.
You
Fail
got
very
2 successes, so
2 out
two
of 6.
successes.
I could have
That's not bad though.
I could
That's
have
not
got a
too
3
bad.
with average.
Yeah, but
The
it was still decent.
there is upsetting news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
So since you focused on like setting up with the other 3 guys and taking a break, waiting for Maximus and Kane to return,
Right.
that tree has moved. That one. You could have sworn it was there. Why is it there?
And I will bring this up to the 3 guys.
Yeah. To the 3 guys with you.
That I saw the tree move.
And they'll be like, "Duh, come on, trees don't move."
And I
You're
give
probably
them,
just confused.
I give them the whole visual rundown. Like it was here, and now it's here. If you see the veins on this tree, it's the exact same veins on that tree.
Tree veins. So you're so just so I'm clear, you already know I'm set. Just so I'm clear, you're focused on the veiny trunk.
Oh.
You see, Stun, you see that thick branch over there?
Yeah.
That veiny, just like trunk. It's just like I recognize that anywhere. I was up close to it and I was paying attention.
Imagine it's a leg between 2 other legs.
Oh. Oh, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to start losing all our subscribers, man.
Well,
hey, man, no, we're bringing in a whole new demographic.
There's a whole demographic here.
Okay.
We're bringing in, yeah.
Hey, I've heard this is trendy on Twitter. We've hit a new market.
Yeah.
So they're skeptical of you at best. They're like, okay, if you say so.
You can start a new trend. Hashtag veiny trunk. Do it.
Hashtag veiny trunk.
We'll be trending in no time.
Send me fan art of veiny.
Oh no! Oh god!
No, don't do that.
Oh dear lord! We just start getting dick pics.
By the way, William's personal email address is,
and his work address is.
ohgod@pleaseno.com.
Oh man, that's funny.
So the 3 guys don't really believe him.
No, I probably guess they wouldn't buy it, but I don't think even Maximus would buy it.
Maximus wouldn't buy it.
I think we've been traveling enough together that I would take it better than these 3 guys probably.
You would take it seriously at least.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like
You'd at least
investigate. So what are you gonna do, Cages?
Well, it's a dangerous tree now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for Maximus and Kane to come back to them about veiny trunks.
You're not gonna have time for that.
Oh,
no! Oh no!
Because
I'll be definitely behind the tree, guys.
from a different angle, it's as if a small tree has like twisted itself into the form of a wolf.
What?
And it's running right for you guys. It's okay. It has a really low initiative bonus.
Let's go.
Let's
then
go.
no problem. Jesus Christ.
Have fun. Your first combat without me. You're growing. You're developing. I like it.
I thought to myself,
So I guess
Cage is gonna punch something.
So I guess this tree barks in the end.
Yeah. No, it doesn't bark. It doesn't make any noise apart from like groaning wood noises,
All right.
which is
Then
weird.
its
to
bite,
say the
its
least.
bite is much more painful than its bark. Then.
Oh yeah.
I'm so proud now.
It was right there and I didn't see it.
So wolf, it's bark, it's so and its bite. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh,
Yeah, its
That was
its bug's pretty
glorious.
bad, but wait till its bite comes.
oh my goodness.
That's so good.
Oh, you know what? I'm out there searching for vegetation, and I just get this overwhelming sense of pride, and I can't explain it. It's like, a pun was used. Oh,
A
so
pun
good.
was used. So you roll initiative, I'll roll initiative, and we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna do a group for the other guys.
All right. So I'll just re-roll my initiative.
Yep.
It'll
Let's
just be
hope
a
I
group
not-
roll to determine when they
Who
don't
dies
do
first.
anything.
Yeah. Cages is the main character.
I get 2.
You're gonna be really jealous.
The group goes first. It does.
So they can die first.
They could die first, maybe. Okay. So
This is what you get for not believing me.
Cages can just hide behind the other 3.
Yeah.
Take them. Take them.
So they get one more on attack. Let's see how much damage we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a 5 right there. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a 5. 1, 2,
5, sorry,
3,
yeah.
4, 5. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
So Cages
mean-
dies.
oh
It was a good time.
no, they're going first. That was
Oh.
one person's damage.
That was like Vlar's damage or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
and 1.
So
That's
the
not gonna be
second
good
guy
enough.
did shit. The
Third
third guy did
shit as
2.
well. Cool. So only Brow's gonna actually do anything. The other two are going to be ineffective.
Shocking.
Yeah. So it's gonna they'll go in first. It's gonna dodge into Brow. Hit it with his axe. Then it's Cage's turn.
Oh, nice. With his fancy dagger.
You can charm them to death.
Yeah, don't forget your charm
Yeah,
thing
bold
this time.
attack. Yeah. Yeah. What's my attack again? I think it was. Oh, that's my attack. Well, it's all right. Okay. I get to have 5 dice plus the +1 that gives me 6.
This roll is becoming substantial.
Mhm.
A lot substantial. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
successes.
That's like the
Hey!
hardest
1,
hit
2,
you've
3,
ever
4, 5,
made.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That was pretty all right. Where's my page? There we go. Okay, cool. I'm just taking. Its toughness is pathetic.
It has no
But-
defense roll?
It has a 1.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to defend. But it is going to snap at not Cages and not Brow, one of the others. It's going to
Stun!
Turn.
Do stun!
it's going to turn around
Rip
and
his face off!
try and get one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Face
5.
ripped off.
Ooh, goodness me. Possibly.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh,
2,
Turtle's
3, 4,
down.
5, 6, 7.
But he's not dead.
8.
He's not instantly dead.
1, 2,
he's
3,
down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does Sturtle not have a defense roll?
I just rolled it. That's the 4.
Oh, I thought this was one
Uh,
attack.
oh,
Okay, never
No,
mind.
that's not one attack. No, one attack, one defense. Sorry, I should
So
have
it's
said
5
that.
against. Yeah. It's 5 against 4.
5 against 4.
Like, yeah.
Turtle's down.
It's just 1 damage. It's not too
He's
bad.
fine. He's bleeding,
2,
and
3,
he's
4,
a
5.
crybaby about it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So they're
Yeah.
gonna
I don't
do
know
their
what's
thing
going on.
again.
Sorry, so who has the? That's the first roll was 5, but the second
Yeah.
one
That was the
is it-
attack. The
That was-
four.
The
that was
first
to
roll was the
attack.
attack. It's got
second roll was the
actually 1,
defense.
2, 3.
right, but you said 4. I only see 3.
Three? There was
Yeah.
4 successes. Is
4,
there?
4, 4, 2,
Oh,
2.
2, 4,
So 1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5 versus 3.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said 5 versus 4. That's why I was confused.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
now
no.
I'm confused. I think I counted them together. Yeah, that's probably why.
So we're going to have Stun make a stunning attack.
Oh!
What?
Stunning. It's going to go crack, and it's going to like. I don't want to use this word again because my vocabulary seems limited, but it's going to die.
How does it die, William? Does it break into pieces or?
It like kind of cracks in half and just like click.
Like a board,
Fall-
basically, a
like
wooden
a
piece.
board.
Yeah, okay.
Stun like karate chopped it.
You just
Okay.
karate chopped it, yeah.
Yeah. There's another one.
Oh, great. A new one.
A new one.
All right.
William's
is-
like, yeah, you guys killed it. Yeah, there's another one. Just that wasn't supposed to happen. These guys are supposed to
it's-
die. There's another one.
No, it's more dramatic if I unveil them one at a time.
Of course it is. Absolutely, I agree.
So let's have it roll initiative.
Again?
Oh
Okay.
no, it doesn't get initiative because it's like a 2. There's no way it goes first. Okay, so Cages, what shall you do?
All right. Since it's a fresh new one, and Cages is not particularly brave, he's going to spy the guy who killed that first one and say, "Go do it again."
Stun behind you!
Yeah.
And then when
So-
when it turns to make an attack on Stun, he etches his initials into the back of the wood. Cages was here.
So Stun, do it again. No. Stun's not gonna do it again.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
And
Plus
which
2.
is-
Plus 2.
Which
Yeah,
is
plus 2.
Stun's not gonna do it again.
Your inspiration was
Okay.
wasted.
So this one,
Yeah.
now that you can see it properly, after it's dodged Stun, has morphed itself into the form of like a stag with like big antlers. And those big antlers are going for Stun.
Remind me again, what does the word regular mean?
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Jesus. Stun's dead.
Well, that's 7 attack, right?
Stun! Yeah, that's 7 attack.
So 4
So-
damage.
Stun's unconscious.
Stun is stunned.
He got gored.
Do we hear, does like Maximus or
You-
Kane hear the sounds of
You guys are
combat?
now going to hear the shriek of Stun as he is felled.
Okay, so I don't know
No!
when we'll come
The
back.
beautiful man!
I don't know when we'll go get into the initiative, but I mean,
Mhm.
Maximus will start running back, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, as will Kane.
Mm-hmm. Cages?
All right.
He just starts running away, ironically.
No, I think I'll go toe to toe with this wooden stag. You killed
Yeah.
Stun.
You killed Stun. I'll never forgive you.
There's so few points of beauty in this world. How dare you?
How could you?
I really went full in on this Fight Club reference, didn't I?
Oh crap! That's like 2.
Nope, you're gonna try. And try is a good word for it. What's it gonna do to you is a question.
So Stun is down, Dirtle is down. There's
Mhm.
still Vrawl,
Dirtle-
yes?
Cages is
so-
facing
5.
5.
Wait, that's my? I'm rolling for attack, right?
Sorry.
I'm rolling for attack. I got 2 on my attack. He's rolling
Oh
5
yeah,
on his.
he automatically took damage.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
So now I'm
these
rolling for
things are
defense.
mega vulnerable. Now it's attacking.
Right. So I'm rolling for defense.
Yeah, yeah.
And, oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
Yeah, 1, 2,
that's
3,
5. I
Yeah,
have to like succeed on every dice.
Yeah, this is like the pain train.
You do
Oh,
not.
the pain train is coming in.
2. I take 3 then.
Take 3.
I take 3 lethal.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Well, I was
Ooh,
gonna
down to 2.
ask.
Well, it's
I
a
was
good
gonna
thing
s-
Kane was getting those leaves to wrap
Yeah.
people up in.
I was like, just as we were about to do camp, I was gonna ask
Uh-huh.
Maximus if he could maybe try to use his healing ways to get my 1 lethal damage to non-lethal, but
I got other
priorities.
shit to do. Yep. Okay. Well, who's next, man?
Well, next is going to be Bro. Oh, good job, buddy.
Ooh, a 5.
Mm-hmm. And Dirtle's going to find the strength in him after stun goes down. And Cageus almost bites the dust. 2. Oh, Cageus, it's on you. You can take it.
Can take it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh, there we go.
Oh,
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
You needed 3. So
Oh.
the series of beatings that it receives with this renewed vigor of, oh shit, they're going to kill us. Like everyone picks it up, fighting it, and it's Turtle stops being a big baby about getting hurt. Picks up his weapon and takes arms. And it too just unceremoniously falls over a dead piece of wood.
I know what I'll be using them for tonight.
Mm-hmm. So you only have the problem of stun
Stun.
profusely bleeding through his gut.
He's
Not
Maximus
alive,
make
though,
it in
yes?
time to
He's
apply
alive.
first aid?
Yeah, they'll make it because they started running when you
Yeah.
went down.
So eventually I will get there and I will do
Yeah.
first aid. And
You'll
I
get
will,
there before Kane because you are much more athletic.
right. And I will do an average roll for medicine, which is 2. So he heals 2 non-lethal wounds, or he heals 2 lethal wounds to
Like,
non-lethal.
Okay, so now he's just in unconscious range, not bleeding out and dying.
Okay.
That's good to know for him.
Oh, that's a different problem, actually.
So that's him. I'll actually just do everybody. Like I will first aid everyone with an average check. So everybody gets 2 of their lethal wounds goes to non-lethal.
Sure.
That includes me, yeah?
Yeah, that includes you. You're probably like right after stun. You're next.
So
Dirtle will
everyone, like
remember
myself
that.
included.
Yes,
I've-
you also get a rub down. You get a shoulder massage.
I'll take it. I mean, hey, if you're, I mean, if you're,
I can do it. Like
Yeah,
I've done
give it a
first aid on you before, right?
yeah, that's why I'm just confirming.
So-
Like, the focus is on those 2. I don't know how many we decided you could do. That's all.
No, I mean I can.
No, the focus is
First
on
aid is first
everyone.
aid. I can
Everyone
probably help
except
everyone.
except Darl, was it last night?
Yeah.
But
So yeah, I'm gonna tell Maximus and Kane, this is regular forest. Or maybe in Desolation all forests are trying to kill you.
Yeah, you don't have good luck with forest so far.
I mean, that is what it
the
seems.
spiders
Yeah.
were the best thing that happened
Yeah.
to you so far.
so I guess we're gonna have to move camp. We should not sleep here anymore.
Is the tree still there, or like did the tree completely morph, or was it
No,
just like a branch that came off?
The tree that Cage's noticed is still there. These were other trees.
Yeah, okay. It's time to get out.
So then that means that any of these trees can do this, I guess. All right. Well, so much for a relaxing evening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, lucky stars, you didn't make a fire.
Huh.
Now I'm curious why.
This could have been worse.
I was gonna go outside of the forest, light one of my arrows on fire, and then shoot it into the forest and burn the whole shit down. But okay.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, we are leaving the forest. We're gonna get a good distance away from it, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
make camp. I guess desert or
Uh,
plains or what is it right now?
You are going to be doing this quite in the dark.
There's
And it's gonna turn into like low bushland outside of the tree line.
we're gonna have to. There's no choice. We can't stay there. It
Yeah.
wants us
Just
out.
keep an eye open for the brambles again.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing. It's
Well, I mean, keep an eye open for everything,
Yeah.
clearly, but
keep an eye out for everything. Yes, thanks.
Whoa, buddy, careful with that being alive thing you're doing over there.
yeah, exactly.
So I will take first watch. I think
Mhm.
Kane needs to take the second, basically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And was anyone from that party not hurt?
Brown, he's fine.
So he's taking the third watch, and everybody else is gonna get a full night's rest.
Mm-hmm. That sounds helpful.
Oh,
That's
one
worth it.
Oh wait, one non-lethal damage.
Yeah, one non-lethal, basically. And then I think I can do actually medicine checks to speed up your recovery, is what it is.
Wait, are you trained in medicine, or you just happen to have you're using untrained?
I have medicine. I have 2 levels in it.
Okay.
He also knows what the tingly mask looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
I
give
figured
you
as an
the-
outdoorsman, I'd know how to use like herbs and stuff. So
Yeah. I'll give you the aloe vera mason jars in case they help.
okay,
I mean, it's more from an irritation standpoint, probably, but if there can be anything that you can use, if there's any sort of rashes or infections that are, causing
Right.
discomfort, it could help, maybe.
yeah, maybe. With the infection, actually, is the most worrisome. Where did
Yeah,
Stun get
absolutely.
gored anyway?
Along the side of his abdomen.
Okay.
It looks like it tried to take his appendix out, basically.
Okay. Not his face. Okay.
Yeah.
Seasons
No,
and
his
surgery.
beautiful face is preserved.
Huh.
He's gonna have a wicked scar though. Look like a lightning bolt. All the ladies would be like, "Oh, where does that strike?"
I just wanted to destroy something
Well done.
beautiful. Anyway.
Like a
Before we met you, I was the beautiful one. And I
That
just start
no.
I just start
don't
rolling
think
my
that.
eyes.
All right. So basically, we sleep the night. Are you gonna pop something else on us?
No, you guys are fine. You can go to sleep. You left
Okay.
the forest. Good call.
Yeah. I was thinking, what the hell is with our luck today? Oh, okay.
Yeah, today's not.
We actually found sweet
Yeah.
potatoes. We have food. Nope. No. If anything, Desolation is just gonna kick your ass and then kick it again. Basically, is what happens. So
While you're peeling the sweet potato, the root starts curling around your finger. No, I wouldn't. That's dumb.
at this
Oh,
point,
okay.
I would not be surprised if
Mm-hmm.
I can't say anything because magic went nuts. It is literally what the Land of Desolation is. So, yeah, I should have known that there would not be a normal forest. God damn it.
The hard thing about this game is that there's a fine line between creativity and cruelty. Like right
Yeah.
now, I don't know which side of the line I'm on because you're hearing the howling again on your next day.
Ah, of course we are. God damn it.
Mm-hmm. You're starting to recognize the river, or like the leading up to the river, this valley.
And now you're crossing onto the other side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I no longer like your idea of going back to Praham. You bastards.
It's like,
Imagine if you were going back to Darkle and you had to go through the desert again.
You told us that you took care of the problem.
No, I didn't. I told you exactly what happened. Literally, truthfully.
You said you got
I
here
am
safely.
honest.
You made your way here safely. You said we could go back the way you came.
Yeah, but I told you about the dangers. I would have, since I do have the character trait honest. I did not sugarcoat any of this.
You did, but they inferred that it was fine and you dealt with it.
No!
We dealt with
20
it by not.
hyenas!
We
How the
dealt with
hell
it
do
by
you think
avoiding it. That's how
a
you
group
deal
of
with
3
problems.
people, only one of which is a fighter, dealt with 20 hyenas that have more health than I do?
That's a fair point.
Anyone who knows about problem resolution knows that avoidance is key.
That's
Sounds
how
like-
you solve a problem.
We're gonna have to get
It's not
to the
have any
river
problems.
again.
Yeah, exactly. Blissful
But-
ignorance.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get to the river. The hyenas were on the other side of the river, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
How deep is
So-
the river again?
It is
Waist
like
deep.
waist deep. Yeah.
And you said it was fast moving, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it now fast moving towards the direction we want to go in?
I know what you're
Well, no.
proposing, but we should get it the
Yeah,
first time.
Well, no, because I asked
That's
because
a-
last time you said it was fast moving and it was kind of against the. Well, I guess we were just crossing it. I guess we weren't
was
really
crossing
trying
it.
to. Okay,
You
never
mean,
mind.
yeah.
I mean, you
'Cause I was
could
gonna
try
say-
kayaking it. That would be interesting.
Well, no, because I was just gonna say if we kind of like,
Created a raft.
well, even just floated in the water, it just went with it.
Plenty of wood now, so
We'd also have our smell would be somewhat masked because we'd be in the water.
How deep is the river? And it's 8 meters wide, I think you said the last
Yes,
time.
it was
And
How
it's like
deep
waist
is
deep.
it? It's waist
Waist deep.
deep,
Waist
which
deep.
means if we created a raft, a sturdy enough raft, is the current going the way we want to go? Is the biggest question, I think, right now.
Yes. It
Okay.
would. It would probably. It wouldn't like take you to Praham,
Right.
but it would be a nice
Well,
break from
we'll
walking.
we can
No.
load off on the riverside where we set up camp the last time. Where
Right.
we had our sentry problems, and that was
Well,
the closest we were to Palm.
Yeah,
Because that was like a day, like maybe even less than a day away from what I
Yeah.
remember.
not even a day.
yeah, and the thing that I'm thinking is if it's now is that direction also away from the howling or is that towards the howling?
Hard to tell.
It would be parallel to it, I think.
Yeah.
Because if we cross the river, then we'll be walking into howling territory. But now we're like
Yeah, fair
moving
enough.
along that territory.
Okay, so that's not necessarily a benefit or a detriment. Just not. It's a moot
Yeah.
point.
Well, I mean, like if we are on the river, the last time we crossed it, the hyenas didn't make an effort to try to get into the water.
Well, and that's why I
So-
say if we can just stay in the water,
Yeah.
like,
Just,
it'll take us part of the way at least. Then I say we do it. Even if we can try to make a raft or something, or like I say, we just kind of wade and move down. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be wet, but I mean, that's the least of our problems.
Now
I'd rather
the
be
question
wet and
is
deal
then,
with potential swamp foot than get eaten.
what are we going to make the raft out of?
Well, like I say,
We
we could
have
just
some wood.
it's only waist deep. We could just go into the water and just kind of let it take us. And just kind of like so standing and but kind of like so it's fast moving, it's taking us, but we can still keep our feet down and kind of almost like assisted running.
Yeah, correct.
I'm all aboard this plan.
Float swimming. And when the
Yeah, just
GM
kind of like
and when the
just kind of
GM
like
sees us on
fast-moving
this
water
plan,
will pull you
know what
down.
happened.
Is the thing, right? The worry is that you'll slip and you'll go into the water and you won't be able to, like,
Well,
that's why, like,
break your
I'm
head
just
on the
thinking it
surface.
might give
it's
us, but I think
possible
it,
to drown.
true, but I'm thinking it may give us more control than whatever kind of raft we can make in the next few hours. Because a raft we have zero control over.
The other
Unless you're
thing
going to
we
make
could
a
do
complicated rudder
is
system. And
we
even
could
then,
simply just follow the river as far as possible towards Praham and then cross over when we have to.
Yeah. That's
That's
fair.
what we did last time, right?
Is it possible to move along the river on our side of the river?
That's what I'm
instead of
saying.
crossing it?
Move along
Yeah.
the river on our side until
Mhm.
we reach the closest point to Praham.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Well, then we don't have to worry about spending 3 hours making a raft. We could
Yeah.
just take 3 hours and walk.
Right.
Yes. I guess that's probably the best alternative altogether.
We'll
Okay.
stay
I just was-
near the river, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stay near the river just in case we do see hyenas on our side. And then if we
Sure.
do, we will have to cross over, basically. Or
I'll
go
keep
with
my-
Dave's plan, basically, and just walk in the river.
I'll keep my ears perked up while we're traveling just to see if I can determine if proximity is increasing, or if they're getting closer or further away, or anything else like that.
So over the course of the next 3 hours, it feels like sometimes they're closer, sometimes further away. Sometimes Maximus thinks he sees them in the trees, like you'll catch a glance of something moving. The river, as you go, widens out of it. It becomes like a boiling river. Like it gets like really shallow with like rapid and not hot, like the water flowing.
Right.
And it feeds into a massive lake that is being fed into by a couple other rivers.
Okay.
So
I
where
don't
is
want to go
this
into the
lake
lake.
relative to Panam? Like we didn't cross any lakes the last time we went out.
No, you didn't. You are. So if you imagine like that map where you were like really to the east of where your
Right.
camp started, this is now further east.
We need to cross over then.
So you've moved quite laterally.
What time of day is it?
It is afternoon.
Okay.
It's like tea time.
And from what I can tell, does this look like? And I may not know. Like I have investigation and stuff, but I don't have survival. Like, or maybe I'll ask Maximus. Is this lake? Because most lakes are freshwater. Like, is this? Do you think this looks like a clean lake? Like, is this water we can consume? Is this?
You remember the
Is this
last time you consumed river water? What happened? So
I do. Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, we can boil it, but I'm just.
can I? There was a river.
It's true. It's all feeding in, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a river right next to Prom, actually.
So you can imagine the two rivers have like done this.
Right.
Into a lake.
So one
should
of
follow the
these
other river.
rivers that's flowing into this lake is that river.
Yeah.
Then.
And you can deduce that quite easily. That
Right.
wouldn't be hard to do.
So we literally drank that water. After boiling it, it should be fine. So we can do the same thing here again,
All right.
and we'd have no
That's fine.
problems with water.
it's a lake. I guess it's like an oasis. I was just kind of like, oh yay, but that's fair. We could always do that.
There's
But if that's the case, we could just follow that other river back to Prom then.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. It's a huge
But
lake,
how-
though, is what he's saying.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to cross over anyway.
How are we getting to that river? Are we having to cross the lake?
You can either
Or you get to
try
walk
and cross
around
the
the
river or walk back up to where the river's narrower, or you could cross the lake.
We're gonna have to. We didn't make
you
a
can build
raft.
bridge.
No, we're
Yeah,
not building a
well,
bridge.
So we have to basically we can cross the river and then just walk kind of around the lake until we get to the other side, the other river, right? I mean, at some point, I assume. I mean, it's a big river. I get that, but can we
It's a big
estimate
lake.
how? Yeah, sorry, it's a big lake is what I meant. Yeah, can we estimate how long it would take to walk the perimeter until we get to the Paraham Lake river?
It would literally take you an hour to walk
Oh,
the
well,
perimeter of this lake.
That's not.
Okay. That's too bad. It's still afternoon.
Yeah, we just walked
we
3
can-
hours to get here, so we could do that. Go
Alright,
back up,
70.
cross this river at a narrower spot,
Yeah.
and then head over to the other river. Seems almost too easy.
There's, I sense
It
hyenas
is.
coming
It is almost
somewhere.
too easy. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just I don't know. I mean, the next best thing I can expect right now is jumping flying piranhas.
Well, now that you gave me the idea.
Thanks.
I might as well.
No,
You could have something worse on plan.
and then they jump onto land, and they
The-
have legs too.
Yeah.
with the heads of cockroaches. They're truly
Aw.
horrifying. So no, the only interesting thing about this lake is that all the current seems to be going to a point and then down, but not like whirlpool down, but just like
So it's like it's
Huh.
falling off, a drain or something.
like the beginning of when you pull the plug out of the sink after washing dishes.
Yeah. I guess that
initial
would
dip.
be a good analogy for it.
Yeah, so it's not like full on drain hole, but
So crossing the lake on a raft would definitely be the most horrible idea we can think of.
you only
suppose
see
it
this
depends.
upon walking around.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So walk around the lake, get to
Or
the
an
Braham
hour.
Lake or Praham River, and then follow that back up.
So following that back up, you're going to
You
have
get to Braham and no problems. Cool, man.
you're gonna have to be careful. You need to roll to be sneaky.
Huh?
There's
Roll to be
hyenas.
sneaky.
You're not just gonna like sing a marching song walking through this forest.
I take my average 4.
4.
Is this Dex again, or I forget?
It would be Dex and you're untrained with a -2. I'm
And I'm
guessing.
helping these guys, so they get +2.
So
This is how you do
still...
it. Shut up. Quiet. Don't walk
Wait,
on that
okay,
bridge.
Okay.
Can't
Alright,
stop
so-
naming every tree you come across.
So that's a net negative of 0. That means you just roll your base dexterity then.
2.
Dude,
Nice.
And I get
Interesting,
2.
very
Wow.
interesting.
I get 2.
Everybody's quiet.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Quiet
about
enough.
They get help
Are
too.
you sure about
wait,
that?
they get help too. They don't have any like stealth themselves. Well, that sucks. Wait, so their dex is 2?
Mm-hmm.
All 3
My
of them?
dex is 2.
Mm-hmm. They are but mere mortals.
I am a mere mortal.
A mere mortal that's used to this.
I thought your name was Maximus, not Amir.
Okay, well, anyway, they all succeeded with 1 success.
With 1 success.
It's called a success for a reason.
Set up camp.
No, we're not setting up camp. What are you talking about?
But
We're
it's
still moving.
nighttime.
What?
Yeah, you moved. It's nighttime now.
You said it was an
What's-
hour to get across, right? Or something?
I was passing time. I thought we were already at that river. I had nothing planned. There are no piranhas that are going to jump out and bite you.
Okay.
I was running to be sneaky once you get to the river, to walk along the river,
Mhm.
to get to a point to get to Praham, but to not attract the attention of the wildlife.
Right, so we're partially up the river now,
Mhm.
and now it's okay. And how
Yeah.
far
So
is
how-
Braham away?
Yeah, exactly. How far are we now?
From here, it'll take you the morning when you wake up.
All right, so do we want to continue to push through the
You
night?
could walk until morning.
Yeah, or do we want to try to camp? I mean, camping probably makes more sense.
Do we
can
want to
find- is
walk
there-
in the darkness?
Not
Worth
really.
noting, hyenas are not
And,
nocturnal.
you know,
Yeah,
plenty
is there any
of-
sort of defensible position, outcrops, anything like that?
No, of course not.
Nope.
No,
The only
obviously.
defensive position is the river, I guess.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we could find a tree and climb it, but trees suck these days, so forget that.
Yeah, I don't see we have a choice. We're gonna have to camp.
All right.
Mhm. Is someone gonna tend to poor old Stun?
Sure. let's roll this time. So this is a medicine check now. I've already done first aid.
Mhm.
This determines
Yeah, this is just
how quickly it actually gets better, I guess.
correct.
So
Yeah, by the number of successes that you get,
One.
that's the multiplier of recovery
so times 1.
times 1. So it's 1 time faster.
Yeah.
So it did nothing. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it wasn't terribly helpful.
Okay.
You can confirm he was injured.
Okay.
And
Let's
life
do
flags.
Yeah. Guys,
Let's
this
do-
gas
let's
is
do-
definitely not supposed to
Ju-
be here. This is definitely-
Just gonna slather more aloe vera on him.
let's do
This'll be
Cages'. Cages has a lethal damage too, right? I
I
believe.
have 1 lethal and 1 non-lethal left.
So oh shit. Well there you go. Yours is much easier to treat. Times 4, whatever it
Wow.
normally is.
Alright, so 4 divided by 7 says it would be 0.57 blah blah blah. What does that mean? That would mean it would take me less than a day to recover?
Sure. I am
Is
a
that-
miracle worker.
He just pointed out, no, Sully, the blood's supposed to be inside your body. Keep it
Don't
in
pour it
there.
out. Yeah, don't pour it out.
It's like
Oh, okay. Let's.
that's an open vein, or an open artery. Here, we're gonna use super glue to close it. There you go. Done. And I believe Dave has a lethal wound too. Yes.
Well, you said last time that
There you go.
were using it on everyone, correct?
Yeah.
So I technically only have 1 non-lethal now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just sleep it off.
You'll be fine.
it's healed 2 times faster. Basically, it's what it is.
Perfect. That's awesome.
You guys have made it. You guys are probably gonna make it to prom in time because you are out of food as of tonight.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay,
Well-
I'm gonna hunt hyenas.
You had the last sweet potato.
We're gonna
Stop.
we're gonna have to make it to prom tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll make it tomorrow. I need 1 more round of stealth. If anyone fails all of them, you're screwed.
I will take the average
Okay.
and help these guys.
Okay.
I'll take the average too, which is a
Oh.
round down. Which is
Ooh.
a round down, correct?
No.
No. Any
You roll 1
you
die.
get a plus. Yeah. So
What-
what's your
what's that?
what?
Well, I have 3 decks, so if I take the average, what do I get?
So you get 1
1
plus. So you get
success
1,
and then roll
and
1
then
die.
you roll the second. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
So 2 successes. There you go.
Yay!
I got 2 too out of 2 dice.
Oh, nice.
We're coin flipping.
Crap.
Who do you
Thank
wanna
God that
blame?
was the guy. Thank God that was the guy we left behind. That's great. Whew.
Right.
Oh man, Stun was really just weighing you down.
Maximus was like, you know what? This guy makes me feel bad about myself. We're just gonna leave him behind.
Yeah. This is the moment that Maximus has been waiting
Maximus
for.
would not do that.
Maximus. Is a
What
man of
happened?
integrity.
Described. Go ahead. What happened to this
Okay,
guy?
so what happened was.
I mean, we're all camping right now. What could possibly happen?
Oh no, this
No,
is
we're
next
moving
day.
So we
again.
left. Yeah.
Oh, this is the next day. We're moving.
this is
This is
okay.
the final leg of the journey.
Yeah. So
So
what
close.
happened was he thought he could be smart and go around some trees, like in another way to you. He was like trying to, do like a weaving thing, but he left the tree line completely and came back in, and that's not good.
That's
He-
very smart. So-
he left the party, pretty much is what you're saying. He
Essentially,
moved
yeah.
in a way that was not
He-
aligned with the
Yeah.
party,
He thought he could be quicker.
and then he's attracting the hyenas. Is that what you're saying?
This is your fear once you realize this, or once you notice.
But we're not hearing any howls yet.
No.
Do I know between my readings and I do have warfare, but because it would be tactical.
Yeah.
Do I know what sort of things might draw the attention of a hyena in terms of like a distraction, something that could be set afire, like a campfire, and then leave it, and then or something like that. Like,
Right.
do
So
I
the
am
things that
aware
you are aware that the things that attract it
other than
are.
us.
I'll send you a list.
Human flesh is on that list.
We could try
Here's a list.
to.
Here's a list.
Here's a list.
Maximus, Cages, Kane.
We could try to tell him to ditch his cloak or shirt and whatever, and change
That's what
to a
I'm.
new pair.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. If we, so yeah, like we could definitely try to leave something that has a scent. However, it hasn't found. They haven't found us yet, so they may not be able to smell us from here. If we walk with purpose and we kind of, because there are 6 of us, we might be able to maintain an imposing image, and that they might, they prey on the weak, right? So, but the problem is, sound, obviously, smell, they're going to be attracted to it. We don't have the size advantage really, so the only thing I can think of is trying to maintain a dominant force. Like, there's 6 of us. Like, did they really want to approach us? Like, if there's power in numbers, maybe, although there could be 20 of them. So I
Well,
don't
I mean, if
really.
it looks like it's not a worthwhile kill, like there's too much casualties just to kill 6 of us,
Yeah,
they may
that
reconsider.
they might. So I mean, maybe we could set something up like from towards the tree line where Mr. Wanderer there came from. Try to like maybe leave some stuff behind that has a scent. Maybe light a campfire to like generate smoke or some smell, or even the crackling, and just hope that it maybe distracts them enough that it's enough.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
there's 2 sources they smell, and they maybe choose the right one.
Well,
I
we
don't
have
know.
16 shirts. If they smell 16 of us,
You know what? That's actually that's a very good point. Actually, we have all those that clothing, which is probably pretty rank.
Oh, yeah.
They're wearable, but I'm sure they reek
they
of
have some.
bodily
They have some.
odor.
All
I
these
mean-
smells that they would smell, but we wouldn't.
Yeah, so that's actually a really good idea. We could leave a
Lots of
few of
hormones
those
and
around.
stuff.
We could leave a
Good
few
thing
of those.
you forgot about those at the river when you had the opportunity to clean them.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, strategically didn't clean them.
Strategically, yeah. Well, it's funny because I thought about doing. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I was asking about the health, the safety of the water, because I was thinking about maybe bathing, but
Considering what happened the last time.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, why don't we use some of this clothing as a hopeful distraction?
Okay.
Take it away from the river and towards the tree line, or towards where he wandered away from, in case he did draw the attention. Leave a couple of them kind of around within about like a half-kilometer radius or something. Just kind of like throw a few around and
Sure.
then
It's better than
try to
nothing.
get back, and then try to just get back to the river to mask our own smell, hopefully.
So, 10 shirts. We're gonna leave in a pile or leave scattered around the area.
Yeah, we can
light
hang
a
them on the
fire or
tree
whatever.
branches or whatever. Yep.
Yeah, and then we're
Can
gonna
do.
jet towards Praham as fast
Sure.
as possible.
And you'll be fine.
Except
you get there.
oh man.
Yeah,
And the
you
hyenas
see.
have eaten everyone. That's why they didn't attack us.
Damn it all. That's why they didn't find us.
Army of hyenas.
They already got to them.
Okay, so
Yeah. So you see the walls of Praham and the places all around.
Right.
Descriptions. You know what it's like.
are there burning buildings?
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna pull that.
The eclipse has been here and destroyed the entire town. You've reached
Oh, no,
nothing.
You were too late. You should have joined them.
So they're still here, basically.
Yeah, they're still here. Everything's
I don't
Okay.
know that we are here.
Well, yeah, this place, it looks fine right now. You're not inside yet. go with. I'm
We
saying you
will
have arrived.
enter the city.
Okay, cool.
And
It
Do
looks
we
like
go
when
to
you
the
left.
library?
actually, I want to
That's
sell
up
all
to
this
you.
stuff off first. 4 pairs of boots, 6
No
shirts,
one's
16
buying
cloaks.
your rank disgusting clothes.
Aw.
No
We
one's
tried it the
taking.
last time, remember?
No one wants
We
to
had to-
give you anything for that. No one's
I mean,
gonna
like,
work
we
there for
barely got
years.
anything out of the Scarlet cloaks, from what I remember.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna keep doing this till I find a buyer. Anyway, we'll clean them later. Obviously, there's a river right next to us.
Well,
Right.
while you're doing your haggling, Cages is gonna feel something very sharp in his back.
Oh, of course, I knew there was something.
There's something, and you're going to hear
His appendix burst.
a deep voice ask you, "Did Callum send you again?"
Ugh. No, we haven't been back to Duckle.
Good, and he's going to leave you.
Could I turn around and say, wait?
Yeah, sure. You're just gonna like feel him. You're just gonna sense him walk away. You can turn
Right.
around and say, "Wait," and
Yeah,
he'll
I say
stop
wait.
and he'll humor you. He's a balding man with a crooked nose.
Right. But it's not the same guy we met the first time.
No,
He will-
not the same guy.
We would like to meet with we would like to go to the library.
And he says, "Okay, you can come." He's like
Well, that
hesitant.
conversation was
He-
anticlimactic.
He doesn't really know what to do. You know, it's like he's quite stunned at like you asking by name for the library.
Right.
Like he's really taken aback at that one.
But I did him a favor by not mentioning them as a it. Yeah, but we would like to go to the library and gain some knowledge. And maybe exchange some.
He says, "When the library will be open soon," and he's going
We
to
can wait.
disappear
Yeah,
into the crowd.
Then you know where to find us. All right, so I just turn back to Maximus and Kane, and I say, we've established contact with the library. Are they the people that we want to talk with?
We have no other contact here.
Yeah, I think they would probably be the only people left that we know of that could help us. Although the question is, what can they help us with?
Well, I guess employment. We're kind of out of jobs. Basically, it's what just happened. We pretty much have left the Legion, right? We're holding
Well,
on to
the
valuable
Legion left
information.
you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The Legion left us. Yeah, I guess that's more correct.
we could have chosen to follow
Yeah.
the Legion, which we did
You could have.
not, right?
Do we
So
want to try to find someone other than the Legion, obviously, which is our original plan, to report the eclipse stuff to?
But who?
Well, that's what I'm not sure about. Like
In
if we
Praham.
want,
Wait, the
Yeah.
library is in Praham, and basically any information that you, Kane, took down and wrote on scrolls, they already have. They don't
They
need
already
that
have.
information. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
valuable to
true.
them. The only
That's
thing we
fair.
can offer
Well-
them in order for, like, I guess, a place to live, food, whatever, security, civilization, a place here in this community is labor. Manual labor is pretty much all we can offer them in any kind of form, either as guards or whatever. I've been trying to sell our clothes, but apparently nobody wants them because they're
Clean
stank.
them.
Yes, so we'll clean them, and then we might get. Is there even a monetary system at all?
I was
Period.
just going to ask that. I was
There's no
going to say it's more
Yeah,
bartering. I
everything.
assume.
Yeah. Bartering resources.
Okay.
So
Well,
I think we just settle down and retire here. I mean, it's nice. Nice place, you know. No ties to the
But
Legion.
I'm not so keen on the idea of employment, considering how all our employers so far have not been
Yeah.
very good employers.
All right, so it's settled. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah,
Don't forget to
Desolation
subscribe.
episode
Our next
8.
campaign will be coming up.
Desolation episode 8. Forgetting the Scarlet
Yeah.
King.
So what I'm suggesting, Maximus, is
Scarlet
have you
who?
thought of going into entrepreneurship?
Sorry?
Have you ever considered why we think about entering into entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I am worried about
I've
is
got a timeshare in Perham now. It's great.
basically, we could try to settle down. However, the eclipse is still looming. There is the Scarlet King that we have to worry about and see what the hell that's all about. I mean,
is there anyone in the library or during my readings that knows of another legion or another group of mercenaries or another organized faction that we might think have aligned goals?
It's been about 2 hours, so I'll leave us on the lore of they were. You can deduce after all this time to think about it and seeing what Zarenclaf has ended up doing is that their idea planting and like cult spreading has actually been working because he was fitting the mold of candidate for Scarlet King from what you heard about of like what he did.
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Actually, he killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he was heeding the call of blood. He was
So,
trying to cement.
we could use someone like that.
If you keep thinking about it, so is Callum. Actually, Callum also
Callum's, so it could be that
has been
Callum's also
sacrificing
spying.
people.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
you're
thinking
saying that if I want
this...
if I want to rule over these lands as the Scarlet King, I need to start killing people. That's what you're telling me. And
To
follow
have-
the rule of blood. Understand?
Stun is the first to go.
to have the support and the resources of the library,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to fit their mold, and you'd be a puppet king.
I guess I'm more trying to figure out if there's anyone else we can maybe contract ourselves to, or where we might have some backup if we wanted to, pursue this.
There was Nepal, which was a really big allegiance where one of the sacrifice people came from. Don't know much more about them other than that, but
We've not been there yet.
I mean, because I'm just thinking if we don't have any specific task at the moment, getting more people on our side is not a bad thing. Depending on what it takes to do that. It's just an idea. That's all. Otherwise,
Between the three of us, I think we have some capabilities to do that.
Yeah,
Well, there are 6 of us now. Actually, there's 3 more
Yeah.
guys from the.
I mean, they haven't proven themselves for anything so far
That's
yet, so
true.
we don't know
Maybe
what they're
that's-
capable of.
maybe that's what we do. Like, find out exactly how loyal they are. Like, what are they? Are they
Yeah.
truly going to be? Part
Yeah,
of
I mean,
our
they're
party?
here now. They wanted to come here and brought them here, and so what do they want now?
Right.
'Cause, like,
but I mean,
we
I
can
think-
form our own traveling legion, if you will.
mercenaries.
Yeah, a mercenary guild. And basically, power in numbers, and if we can attract more people, like, again, like, the more, we'll call it firepower. It's not firepower; it's manual power. But the more firepower we have, the better. From not only just a forceful standpoint, but also from an influential standpoint, and leverage in terms of negotiations and stuff like that. So this seems like it's a bit of a political game because we're talking about power. So there's power in number. I don't know. It's just a thought. If we can get some sort of even if it's an informal grouping that people they know of, like, oh, it's the traveling bandits, or well, look, we just were up north and we found out about the eclipse, right?
Mhm.
And
It could be a resistance force.
Right. And so like they formed together and did this thing. So it's like, and now people are scared of them. And granted, they're terrible people, but and they're doing what seemed to be, unless they have, I'm sure in their minds they're doing the right thing, but maybe not. But I mean, like that's the thing, we hear about them and people know about them. Well, maybe we can start forming something like that to a lesser degree and not necessarily as barbaric, but it would gain us, not only, like I said, it'll gain us protection and power in numbers, but that influence over, let's say the library, they want to work with us because we can provide them that much more, benefit. It's just an idea. Now that we have 6 of us, I don't know if maybe that we can try to just try to formalize this a little bit. And just a thought, in case we until we have something else, or we can start saying, hey, we're now, we're working together. We have a 6-pack, not talking about Stun's 6-pack.
Stun standing there.
Yeah. But like we can start maybe saying like, okay, listen, we're going to further look into this. We want to try to, solve these problems, or, I don't know, if we want to work with the library, we can figure out who they're grooming or who they think to groom for their Scarlet King, and maybe work with them or whatever we think is the best option. But I don't know. I think we're in a position now where we've proven ourselves. We have a little bit of scrap to our name, but we can apply that.
We can call some shots now, I think.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, we've proven our ability to survive out in Desolation. We have quite a bit of knowledge. We've made a connection with the library, which is more than most people can say. I think we have a little bit of leverage.
Let's figure out let's wait for what the library says before we make any decisions.
Sure. Yeah, no, this is just a conversation starter.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, so are you going to get us to the library tonight, William, or are you going to leave it for next episode?
Well, we'll say they'll meet you tonight, and you will think about it for next time. The question they're posing is, we've offered everything to you. What do you offer for us? What value do we receive?
I think that speaks to what I was just saying too. Is
we have some ideas.
And in this world, you need. I don't see this group of 12/7 traveling around to find more information or getting what they need. They're not going to leave the safe confines of Braham. Like, well, they do leave it. They show up in different places. But I mean, like, we can be of benefit to them, I think. Hell, we found them.
They have problems. We could solve their problem.
Well, exactly. And we found them, which most people haven't done. So
you are very resourceful.
Yeah. So that's, to me, that is invaluable to a group like this. So whether or not they see it as invaluable or not, they certainly should see some value in it.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. We can think about it for next time, but and even if we end up using it, using them in a sense, they're going to be using us. I mean, it can be a mutually beneficial situation.
I mean, as long as it's mutually beneficial, then we can work together.
You hear that, ladies?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Okay, well, I guess on that note, if you've been watching the playthrough, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
And don't forget to comment below.
See you later.
And use your Twitch Prime.
Bye.